Alright, welcome back to another video, everyone. I'm just going to explain what I did in 531 last week because I didn't feel like I didn't really explain the whole concept of what I was doing. So this is week 1. That's what I did last week. Didn't record every single warm-up set and working set, but it's 40, 50, 60 all 4 weeks. That's 1 month, obviously. And then the 65, 75, 85% for 5 minimum on week 1, and then an AMRAP on the last set. So that's the first set. And I mean the first week, and then week 2 will be 3s, and that's what I'm going to do right here. It's 70, 80, 90%, and then third set all out. I'm just showing the squat numbers, but it's the same for bench and deadlift. And then week 3 is 75, 85, 95. That's like the hardest week. 75, 5, 85% 3, and 95% 1 AMRAP as much as you can. That'll be 386. Yeah, next week. Oh, shoot, that's fast. And then the fourth week will be just what your warm-up sets are. Instead of 553 with the 40, 50, 60%, it's 555. So you deload every fourth week. And then next month, I raise everything by 2.5%. So all the numbers will be 2.5% higher. And then after that month, you raise it by 2.5%. So it goes from 90% max, 92.5% max to 95% max. Then eventually you could do your actual numbers of your max. So here we are, a week and a half now. This is a long time ago, but my last the deadlift session before 531 started. Like I say, my deadlift day wasn't so bad. 470 single. This is a PR for hook grip max, and I guess like 485 is my max because that's 470, and it wasn't that hard. We would call it like 8.5. But I put my max as 500, and that's a little hard with the AMRAP. This is working sets 355, 5x3, super light, super sped up. I see why I was so sore last week because I just did SBD and I didn't work out for the rest of the week. I usually deadlift twice and squat 3 times, so my body wasn't used to the squats last week. I was sore for a whole week from squats. So I didn't record everything else from the 531 last week, but just the AMRAP, which is 383 for 5. And I used straps because my thumbs, I knew if I tried to get more than 5, they'd kill me. But I only ended up getting 5. So like I said, my max should be 485. And since it's beltless and hook grip, I mean, this isn't hook grip, I have straps on, and it's power bar, I should go to 485 and do max those numbers. It's not too late. I could start this week. I'm probably going to do that. Or just push myself really hard on deadlifts only. And then I didn't record all the other sets, but this is shoulders, 85%, 115 for 9. It's funny because I messed up. I did 40, 50, skipped 60% on the warm-up, and then did 65, 75, and I did 85 for 5, and I forgot. So I did this 115 for 5 already, and then I did 9 because I didn't record it. So I actually worked a little harder on shoulders because I skipped a set, and I just forgot that I was on 115. I thought 115 was 75%. But turns out 115 was my 85%. It was only kind of hard because I already did 5, but it wasn't even that hard in general. So here's the actual squat footage from yesterday. 165 for 5, and then after that's 205 for 5, and then it should be 245 for 3. The warm-ups stay the same. It seems like kind of crazy because it's not like 135 warm-up, 2 plates, like how people usually do it, 135, 185, 2 plates, whatever. But I don't know, I think this way is better because I usually did like 8 reps. So this is 5, 5, 8, 3, right? So that's 8, but it'd be way heavier. I would do like 14 reps on warm-ups, like 6 total, but I'd do 5 with 135, 3 with like 2, and then 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I think this way is actually better because it's 8 reps, but it's lighter. Well, I save energy and I do less reps, and it's lighter than what I normally do. I would do 8 on the first 2 sets, 5 and 3. So it may seem weird, the warm-ups, but I do actually like them. This is the last one, 245 for 3. I love how the last warm-up's 3 on the second week. This is week 2 where I'm doing 3s. So I could have just done 3s on all my sets, 70, 80, 90%, but I chose to do just one more on squats because well, you'll see. I'll explain it when it happens, but yes, this is 70%, 285. It's 3 real simple. So this week's real easy. So I'm not going to wear straps on deadlift. I'm saying that right now. I better not do it. But it's because, 5's intimidating for 7 if I would have done 7. But it was really hard. 383 was actually really hard. I don't think I've ever done that beltless. Well, I have, but it was really hard before. I do like 2. So my core is just like, after I do squats, my core is like super sore. So it's just getting used to that. This is 325. This all felt light. Every single one. up until I got to the working sets, which is 365, and that actually felt a little heavy on my back. Like when I unracked it, I was like, oh shit, that's heavy. And then I had to do it again. It's not shown right here, but I did do that. And it's just cool knowing I do 3 for my working set, 65, 70, 89. I keep saying 65. That was last week 1. So right here, I only ended up getting 4, which is 1 more than 3, which is still a win, small win. We need to celebrate, so small wins too. But my legs go numb with beltless and no knee sleeves and no wrist straps, and my wrists go numb. So I don't want, and the bar, usually low bar, the bar's always going to slide down. It just happens. And I have a shirt that's not cotton. It's like that slick material, kind of like spandex, kind of. It's not that, but you know what I mean? So it rolls down, and I was going numb on my legs and my wrists, so I didn't want to not be able to re-rack the bar. Like, that was really high for me on my right side. My right side's always higher. So here are the 205 squats. Last week I did them for 5. This week I did 6, and that's a win too. Just like how I did 1 more on the squats today. Well, yesterday I did 1 more again on front squats. 205 for 6, drop set 155 for 6, and it may not feel heavy, but it is beltless, and this is honestly was a workout. I could have ended the workout right here. I would have been fine because I do dumbbell step ups. I want to get some cinder blocks to do some belt squats. I'm probably going to end up doing that. But I just more squats, so I'll probably just stick with this. I used straps with the 60s, and I ended up getting, I think, 8. I don't even know how many. For sure more than last week. Last week I got like 6 with no wrist straps. So I used the wrist straps. These are like the straps with the Velcro. It's the Rage brand. So I got like 8. But like, honestly, I know I could do like probably 15, but my legs are really dead at this point. So it's still something. And then I do the drop set, 1 drop set with weight also. So weight, and I mean body weight, with weight and body weight. So 60s to 35s, I'm pretty sure. So 120 to 70. And then my body weight, I dropped the 70s right behind. I put them down right behind me. I was like, oh, it's probably a safety hazard, but I'll be good because I never fall. I'm not clumsy. I'm good. So my dumbass falls over the dumbbells, and then I'm good, like within less than a minute, and then I keep going. So I did I think it was 8, 5, and 6, something along those lines. And this isn't like AMRAP where it's like it's the same concept, AMRAP and then drop set, but it's not for sure. It's for sure not all out. So what I could do is do 75s next time and just do all out 6, 7 reps, and it will be really an all out because those 8 were an all out. This was just like pretty much extra, and I really do feel it though. I like this exercise. Probably switch to Bulgarian split squats. I'm not sure. It's just simpler. Or I can do these, but just 1 at a time instead of taking, alternating is just extra steps, extra wasted energy that you don't need to do. Yeah, so I could alternate from Bulgarian split squats weekly, so I don't have to suffer every single week with Bulgarian split squats, or even these. These are hard too. Like, people would underestimate these, but I felt it in my traps. So when I fell, my traps were dead. That was the reason I fell, because they were burning, and I walked back too fast. So note to self, don't leave any dumbbells behind me that I can't see or anyone else. Learn from this dumb experience. All right, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. See you next time.